Fuck EDP.
What's your nigga? I think we're already live right now.
Fuck EDP.
you know.
Goddamn.
You
know what? Hey,
he made his own website.
Let me say this. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Let me tell you something real fast. As lonely as I've been in my life, I've never wanted to fuck a child. Just saying that. Never wanted to fuck a kid. Never crossed my mind. And I've been lonely.
What was the dude's name? I've been real lonely. I've been lonely to the point where I couldn't even contemplate sharing my life with another individual.
Who the fuck are you talking?
The guy we were just watching the video.
Oh shit! What is that guy's name?
Yeah, like I don't know. I love the way he
His
talks.
His name is Carlo Malice.
I love the way he talks, man.
Motherfucker's hilarious.
All right, guys, we are here for the SOULcast number 4. Oh my God, I put number 13. Holy shit! So this is, I guess, it's either be number 14 or number 13, part 3. I'm gonna go back and fix this later.
Why is it showing us the latest photo?
This is either because so when we stream it from StreamYard, it's in real time. You see my lips moving.
Yeah.
It's about a 3 to 2 second delay on YouTube. So when we say it, it's not when YouTube sees it. See what I'm saying? Anyway, you confused the fuck out of me.
You were talking about Carlo Malice, but then.
Oh no, I just like the way that nigga talks. I love his voice. His voice is sexy as fuck. Like all the homo. That nigga's voice is sexy as fuck.
Bro, we should one day. We should do a SOULcast where we react to his videos.
We should just watch a bunch of them.
You know what though? I'm gonna say this. So you have the SOULcast, right?
SOULcast, right? Number 1 podcast in America.
God damn.
Where are you niggas at? Come on right now, bro. Join. This is SOULcast. We live right now.
What you pay for that phone?
Number 1 podcast in.
I didn't pay anything. I traded it for phone info, but that's beside the fucking point. You just rent my property, goddammit. No. So you see how you have SOULcast, right?
Right.
And I know this is kind of played because people do it all the time, but you know how you see those videos where people are like, oh, this is a story about serial killers who was never found, or this is the unsolved mystery, or da-da-da-da-da. You don't have to necessarily do that per se, but I think you should start another thing that's like SOULcast, but it's called SOULfacts. And you talk about...
I am SOULfacts. That's what they call me in the community. They call me SOULfacts.
So give the people what they want.
Listen, and my homie Dustin, Stoney, Valen, they can all attest to this. Whenever I join other people's stream and they start talking about social issues and stuff, I lay down the facts. A lot of you niggas out here, when you talk to females, you sweeten the way you talk. You lose less offensive language. You don't want to hurt their feelings. Fuck that. I talk to you the same way I talk to my nigga Young Prez right here. I talk to bitches the same way I talk to niggas. And I only call you bitches, so I don't know your name individually.
We talked about this.
I understand it.
We know. We talked that we said we're not gonna call bitches no more. And why? We're gonna start referring to them as unstable creatures.
Unstable creatures.
Because
this is a bitch.
This is a bitch. You know this motherfucker will die for you. Bitches are loyal. And you hoes is not. You is unstable creatures. We're not calling bitches no more.
We're not calling bitches no.
That's a compliment.
Bitch is a compliment. Bitch is a compliment. If you a bitch to me, that's a compliment. You a double X chromosome human.
The double X chromosome human, i.e., unstable creature. Not all women, just most of you. So what we getting into?
92%. Oh, we're finishing the Papa Girl script.
Oh shit, I didn't even do the other parts, but that's all good though.
Oh shit, well then hold on.
Oh, you said there was gonna be like a recap or?
Yeah, I gotta recap you. The chat knows where we at. The chat knows what's going on.
Sorry, but I ain't trying to slow people down. I apologize for that, guys.
So let's get this back up on the screen. Let's see where we at. Bam, we back up on the screen. So chat, when we left off, we was about to start Act 3. About to start Act 3. This is where we were. We just finished Act 3, about to go to Act 4. And we're almost done. Chat, we did all this yesterday. Oh my god. We did all this yesterday, and you guys stuck around for all of this. Now,
Should just
so
make clip notes.
yeah, I mean, I might go back, take all these streams, download them, edit them to like clip notes, make a 15-minute video on all these streams, and
Feels
do
like
like
5 hours.
yeah, it's like 6. It's gonna be like 6 hours by the time we finish.
Oh shit!
Each
stream was 2 hours.
Each stream was 2 hours.
Oh damn!
It might be like 6 hours by the time we finish. So each stream was 2 hours. I might
We appreciate the viewers.
Oh hell yeah! Long story short, what happened was like the show start. This is the first episode of. This is a TV show. This isn't a movie. This is a TV show on the CW, which means like it's like 23 episodes.
Gotcha.
This is the first episode of season 1. So what happened was the show starts with the pop of girls already teenagers, about 17, and they have an incident where they go stop Mojo Jojo, who's a man. He's not a monkey. He's a man with a pet monkey in this universe or whatever.
Gotcha.
But anyway, Blossom accidentally kills Mojo. We learn right now Buttercup is a womanizer. She's cheating.
Wait, she accidentally kills him?
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
Buttercup is a womanizer.
Yeah,
she's cheating on girls.
He's not superhuman. I mean, since he's not a radioactive mutated monkey.
He's not superhuman. He's a dude in a giant squid robot.
So wouldn't it stand that she could possibly kill him with her being superpowered?
It still happened accidentally though, because Blossom was traumatized by it. This is what the show is saying. So Blossom accidentally kills Mojo, but when the show starts, we see that Bubbles is already as a teenager, 16 or 17. She's already a drunk party girl. Bubbles is a drunk party girl
as a teenager.
As a teenager, Buttercup is a womanizer. Mm-hmm. She likes sleeping with other girls and lying to them and cheating on them. This
makes no sense.
This is what the script all said.
Makes no sense. You're a superhero. You don't gotta lie or cheat. Just do what you want to do.
They go out there.
There are people. If I had super, you know how many unstable creatures would want to fuck me off of the sole purpose that I had superpowers?
Right.
It could be anything, bro.
Anything.
I can literally squirt spaghetti from my hands. They'd be like, "Yo,
let me fuck you."
Hey, you met the nigga who get squirt spaghetti from his hands? That shit crazy. I know that's a stupid fucking power. I got that from Dan Cook.
But it doesn't make it less true. So Buttercup is a womanizer. Bubbles is a drunk. Blossom is still like the leader figure, all that stuff. Act 1, we find out that in the prologue we found out that Blossom accidentally kills Mojo Jojo. Going on from Act 1, the girls are coming back together because they all left town. Blossom ran away. They all left. Buttercup became a firefighter in a different town. Bubbles is traveling around the world, capitalizing on the fact that she's a pop-up girl. She's selling sex tapes. She's selling merchandise.
As a 17-year-old.
No, this is about 7 years later. So they're 25 now.
Gotcha.
So like Act 1 in the prologue, they were 17 years old.
Oh, so they leave after they kill.
After Blossom runs away, it's like the time skip.
Gotcha.
So now they're like 25.
Cool.
So in Act 1, when they're like 25, Blossom is in college. She's in school. Buttercup is a firefighter. Blossom is a former sex worker. Bubbles is a former sex worker, merchandiser, trying to get money off the fact that she's a pop-up girl. She had multiple reality TV shows, etc., etc. They come back together because Utonium tells them that they have like a inheritance. That's Act 1. So they all come back together. In Act 2, we realize that Utonium doesn't actually have this inheritance. So we are Act 2. They don't actually have it. They all come back home. They don't actually have this inheritance. Utonium lied to him. Not necessarily lied to him, but he left out a lot of truths. And he's asking him, he's like, "Hey, there's something going on with Townsville. Maybe you guys can come back together one more time." Utonium was also actually an asshole. He's with Miss Bellum. You remember Miss Bellum, the mayor's assistant. Mm-hmm. He's in a relationship with Miss Bellum.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
He's in a relationship with Miss Bellum.
I was so thinking of Miss King.
He's not. Yeah, Miss King is the kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
He should have ended up with, but yeah, but he's with Miss Bellum. They're not like in a fortified relationship. Utonium treats her like a piece of shit, which I stand by. And you might disagree with this, but if you're a man and you have the leverage, and the woman wants you, then it's on her to keep. It's on her to keep you. It's not on you to keep her. If she wants you, it's on you to keep. It's on her to keep you. So if you have options, it's like, man, it's all these faithful is his options. If you have options, it's up to her to prove she's the best option. It's not up to you to find her value. It's up to her to show her value.
Gotcha.
So, but the show is portraying him like an asshole. He was saying stuff like, "Hey, you're with me, but you're not part of my family," etc., etc., etc. Even the girls don't see it that way. That's how he sees it. I don't have a problem with that. He tells the girl there's something going on.
If it's bad, leave. Obviously, he's providing something for you, keep you around. That's why I tell women all the time. Like, these women's like, you don't understand how hard it is to just leave an abusive relationship. And I'm just like, it's not hard.
It's not hard at all.
It's not hard. If you don't want to be abused, leave.
The girls
now, if you have if you justify why staying, he provides for you. You don't have to work. You know, y'all have kids. Whatever your justification is, you're justifying while you're staying. If you don't want to be abused, leave. I had a conversation with this girl one time, and she's like, "I'm like, I don't understand why women let men hit them. You don't understand how hard it is to leave somebody like that." I said, "You can kick a man in the nuts." I said, "You can slap nuts and get away. You don't have to, you don't have to do a lot to get away." Like, well, then what? Fight back and then he beats you worse the next time. I'm like, why is there a next time? If you're taking that step to get away. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess we're getting off topic.
No, okay, so no, that's fine. So this is all fine. So in Act 2, we find out, Buttercup is a firefighter. She has a lot of one-night stands with girls she don't care about. Bubbles she has a lot of sex tapes. She's trying to sell pop-up girls action figures, and she's basically trying to make money off her name. Blossom is throwing the whole life behind her. That's about on Act 2. They all come back together. They come back to Townsville to collect their inheritance. They come back to Townsville, and then Tonium tells them, "Hey, there's something going on in Townsville. Maybe you guys should check it out." There's a little girl named Henrietta. She has robot caterpillars that like mind control people, and her goal is to mind control the pop-up girls. I believe Blossom and Buttercups destroy the caterpillars because they're like, "Oh, it's a caterpillar," and they killed it. Bubbles end up getting infected by it or some shit like that. Or it doesn't affect her, it affects Utonium. That's fun in Act 3. Act 3, the story continues. Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, they get together. They try to find some stuff. We find out Bubbles had a relationship with Butch, the Roddy Rough Boys, but she left him. She pawned her wedding ring for drugs. Bubbles is a sex addict and a drug addict recovering. Bubbles is
which one is she recovering from? Sex or drugs?
Both.
Gotcha.
Bubbles is a recovering sex and drug addict, etc., etc. There was a lot more to this. We had 4 hours of this yesterday, but there was a lot more of this. Mojo Jojo had a son named Jojo. He's not a mayor of Townsville. He finds out the girls are coming back to Townsville, and he's now creating plans to stop them. And he works with the little girl.
Just kill them? Or
kill
stop? Okay, gotcha.
Kill. And he works with the little girl named Henrietta, who we got introduced to.
So nobody knows this is Mojo's son?
Everybody knows, but Mojo Jojo was never like a bad guy. Mojo Jojo was like, he was a guy who was against the pop girls because he told the public that Utonium and the pop-up girls were making all the monsters so they could make money off of them.
Which doesn't sound like a terrible plan or far-fetched realistically.
What hasn't been revealed yet, as far as I'm reading the script, but from what I believe to be true, is that Mojo was making all the monsters and stuff in an attempt to stop the pop-up girls, because in this show, instead of it being an accident, Mojo Jojo made Chemical X, and Tony stole it from him. And he just wants his credit.
Which, I mean, that aligns with the original story. That makes sense. Not as far as JoJo creating Chemical X, but having his hand in creating the Powerpuff Girls.
Accidentally, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're about to start Act 4. Give me 1 second and use the restroom.
So, viewers, how y'all like this shit? Real talk. How y'all like, in the comments or the people watching, how do y'all like Young Prez being on the SOULcast? You think I talk enough? Not too much? Not enough? Do I provide comic relief? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy this shit. It's fun. I can't always do it. my works, whatever. But it is great.
Felicia is the mascot of the SOULcast. You guys will show her some respect.
Yeah, but don't jump up on me because you see pants.
All right, so now we're about to finish. We're going to go to Act 4 and Act 5 and be done with this. Felicia, stop. Felicia, stop. Felicia, stop. Felicia, stop. Stop.
I wonder how many viewers you get just off of Felicia alone.
Off of Felicia alone? I don't know.
There's got to be some pet lovers who also like
Who just tune in.
I can't wait till he gets Felicia on the screen. Didn't I just put you down like 5 times? You know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
You know she don't look at you like you crazy, right?
You know I love you, but we're doing something, and I just don't want to focus. Go ahead.
So now we're kind of caught up. I did a little cliff notes. I could have explained it a little bit better, but regardless, here we are. We're in fucking Act 4, and we're going to finish it. So I'm going to read the script. We're going to do Acts 4 and 5 today. We're going to finish this pilot episode of the Pop-Up Girls, and we're going to get this over with. So now, enter jail day. What was the last thing that happened? Okay, so here we get the little girl with the power to control her little robot calipers. She basically mind control Professor Utonium. And the girls hate Utonium because in this show, Utonium only really cares about his ratings. And the cartoon that we watch as children in this show exists as a cartoon that he sold the rights to based off his daughters.
So that's why he seems so dope.
Right, yeah.
I guess you don't know. Do you know who's Utonium in this show?
Yeah, it's the dad. Yeah.
I know, but like the actor.
I don't know who the actor is. No, it's the guy who played Turk from Scrubs. Yeah.
So why is the character white in the cartoon? Ratings.
Because fuck white guys.
But by a certain degree, it's like him being black. Not that it matters, but him being black, it's like he's an asshole. But like his character's nice, but he's white. That's the cartoon. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing there.
So the girls hate Utonium because Utonium he's obsessed with ratings, figures, sales, etc., etc. Even originally Utonium made his daughters because he's one of the family.
Yeah.
And I guess that was the original premise, but since he realized, my daughters are like superheroes, they have all these powers, I can make money off of them. He stopped caring about having a family, became more obsessed with like having a celebrity family.
Gotcha.
So this is where we are now. Utonium has been mind controlled by one of Henrietta's calipers. And this is where we are now. So Act 4. Chat, if I missed anything, let me know. But here we are now. So enter jail, daytime. A close-up of a man's mouth. Officer, Bubbles Utonium? Cueing on Bubbles in a holding cell. She opens her bloodshot eyes, plastered with sleep. She sits up, looking rough. Reveals Ace besides an officer outside the cell. He gives Bubbles a brief, compassionate wave. Bubbles stumbles towards him as they walk down the hallway. Bubbles vomits. Ace pats her on the back. Ace is one of the members of the Green Gang. He was a leader.
Okay.
Wait,
hold on. So Bubbles is in jail?
No. Bubbles is visiting jail.
Gotcha.
Ace, I got a great shot of you freeing all those snakes in the zoo. Bubbles has a bunch of different reality shows and stuff like that. But anyway, Bubbles. They were legless lizards, Ace. Spits out a last bit of vomit. Not that it matters. Enter the Pop-Up Girl's house. Kitchen, daytime. Blossom finishes her coffee, sets the cup by the sink. Stay in the kitchen to reveal the mangled green woolly bear. The caterpillar trying to mind control her. The one Buttercup disposed of earlier. Crawl out of the sink. Into the Pop-Up Girl's house. Entryway, daytime. Blossom opens the front door where she hears a phone ring. She stops, looks inside at the red phone. But wasn't it unplugged? Blossom walks over to it as it stops ringing. Confused, Blossom goes upstairs, passing by the green woolly bear, now crawling up the banister. Enter Buttercup's room. Daytime. Buttercup. Blossom tiptoes to Buttercup's side of the bed. Macy's asleep. Macy is a girl Buttercup had a one night stand with. Buttercup's goggling backpack trips on her phone. Blossom. Did you hear the phone ring? Buttercup. Yeah, it was the house line. How far do you think 5 grand can get me? Says Buttercup. Buttercup continues.
You can fly.
Direct flight to Peru? Oh, okay, so Buttercup says, Blossom asks, did you hear the phone ring? Buttercup responds, yeah, it was a house line. How far do you think 5K can get me? Maybe a direct flight to Peru? Blossom responds, I know it's stupid, but I can't stop thinking about the creepy guy in the bar. Those yellow eyes. Buttercup interjects, he probably has liver disease. Then, reading Blossom, look, this spidey sense thing you're feeling right now is the part of you that would like to believe there is evil in town because that means maybe Dad's not a pathological liar, but Occam's razor. Bubbles enters in sunglasses, covers her nose as the ring woolly bear crawls along Buttercup's wall towards her bed. Exclamation points. So it's supposed to be like tension. Bubbles acknowledging. Yeah, I stink. Thank you for your compassion. I'm going back to LA now. I'll FaceTime you all at Christmas if I'm still alive. Close up. The woolly bear crawling into the ear canal. Oh no, did it finally get Buttercup? Pull back to reveal. Macy springing out of bed, possessed. She grabs the bedside table lamp and smashes on Buttercup's head, then turns toward Blossom, flashing her yellow eyes. So the mind-controlling caterpillar got to Buttercup's one-night stand. Blossom, oh my God, yellow eyes, yells. Oh my God, yells Blossom. Macy throws down the bookcase. Bubbles attacks her, but Macy manages to duck and throws Bubbles smack into a wall. Bubbles tries to shake off the blow as Macy lifts up a bedside table, about to smash it over Bubbles' head. When Buttercup kicks Macy's legs out from under her, Macy falls, hitting her head on the desk chair, causing the green woolly bear to fly out of her ear. Macy groans. The girls stare at the green woolly bear in awe. Enter the Puff Girls' home, Utonium's lab, daytime. The girls examine the woolly bear under a microscope. Blossom dissects it, revealing its wiring and square metal chip. Bubbles. Whoa! It's a robot? Magic. Blossom. This is an AI chipset. The furry hairs on the outside are actually nanofibers intended to latch into something. I'm guessing a brain? Buttercup. How do you know all that? Blossom. I have a PhD in biotech. They clearly don't. Really? You guys don't know that? Buttercup. Psh, of course I knew that. Bubbles. Biotech. Duh. Nerd alert. Blossom. Anyway, I think someone engineered these things for mind control. The guy at the bar, Macy, that's why they had that weird yellow glint in their eyes. They were possessed. Then realizing Dad was right. Evil is back in Townsville. Okay, I just want to say you haven't been here for the rest of the script, but like this is not enough evidence for Blossom to make this dramatic conclusion about like evil being afoot in Townsville when there's been no evil for. Because Mojo was saying, "Oh, the Papa Girls make it on the monsters that's attacking us."
So he dies,
and then he dies.
So there's no more monsters.
No more monsters attacks. So it's been peaceful for a decade now. But I don't know. I guess yellow eyes. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I guess maybe the show portrayed it better, based off the script. Not really enough. Bubbles is stunned. Buttercup still a little skeptical. Buttercup. So someone put this thing in Macy to get her to what? Attack us? Because that's a bunk plan. Buttercup speaking some logic. How you want to destroy the Pop-Up Girls? Blossom. I don't know. This thing looks pretty damaged. Maybe it misfired? Bubbles. Dad and I were working on a theory, Buttercup. Do you remember that girl we met outside the house? Our biggest fan? Buttercup realizing. The one with the pet caterpillar?
A pet caterpillar.
Bubbles, yeah, that was shady, and we spotted her in a documentary footage outside the volcano, and then Bubbles refers to as Mojo's volcano as the Kano. Okay, so just for reference, we spotted her in documentary footage outside the Kano, watching us. But I can't believe this. I really thought Utonian made it all up, like that mom who poisoned her kid for Disney tickets.
The fuck?
That's a reference to something that happened recently, probably. Bubbles, so crazy. Like, think bigger. Suddenly, all the girls get Google alerts on their phone. Buttercup, are you guys seeing this? Bubbles, what the? Blossom turns on the TV. A breaking news banner reads, sounds of eruption, riots, chaos. A newscaster reports. Newscaster, the riot started moments ago. The cause of which is still unknown. The girls are in shock as they watch news footage of citizens destroying Townsville. Match that footage to ooh, enter. Mayor's office. Continuous. The TV is on. Jojo, Mojo's son, looks in the mirror, deciding between two ties, red or blue. Henrietta opens the window, the little girl with the caterpillars. Henrietta opens the window, surrounded by her woolly bear creations. The caterpillars.
Yeah.
Henrietta. Just so I'm clear, now we gotta let loose the woolly bears in Townsville, letting them crawl into people's brain, then turn their agrimeter up to 10. Jojo, exactly. We need a new plan after your idiot worms accepted the wrong Utonium. Then, after havoc ensues, I blame the entire thing on Utonium. He'll confess via Woolly Bear that he's drunk with power. Blah blah blah. I arrest him, save the day, and Townsville re-elects me as mayor. Jojo continues. A fun bonus. Drake rots in prison, and maybe I get to console Blossom. So Mojo's son Jojo is in love with Blossom. This is something that was established earlier.
So he doesn't want to kill her.
He doesn't want to kill her specifically.
Got you.
With that, Jojo picks the red tie. Henrietta sadly watches her woolly bear leaves the office out the window en masse. Henrietta, goodbye, Karen, Jared, Eric, Melina, Donald, Ruli, Galucci, Ted. Scene cuts into the Utonium household. Living room. Continuous shot. The girls keep watching TV as news switches to a press conference. The banner below. Townsville erupts in chaos. Mind controlling robots. Mayor Mondo speaks. Jojo is the mayor. His last name is Mondo. Jojo. Citizens under the control of these malicious robots are being forced to act violently towards each other with no end in sight. I'm sad to say I believe my late father was right. This appears to be the work of Professor Drake Utonium. Bubbles. What? On TV. News footage of Drake on the rooftop screaming. Drake. Burn Townsville. All must pay. So, Utonium is already mind controlled by the robots, and they had him go on town. They had him say this stuff so they can record it. If you're looking for it, you can see his Blossom, yellow eyes, Buttercup. Someone's setting them up. Bubbles. He needs us now. And I guess this is the part where the girls find that love for their father who's being mind controlled or something, even though they, for the last 3 acts, they've been hating the fuck out of him. Shot goes off Blossom, overwhelmed and terrified by this call to duty. Enter Act 4. End of Act 4. So now we're in Act 5, the final act. Exit. Townsville streets. Various streets. Daytime.
I got a question.
What's up?
Did the person who wrote this like and or watch Powerpuff Girls?
I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it.
I'm not a script writer, but this feels very poorly written, like very thrown together. Just like it's like it just has like all of the like tropes and like cliches that you see in like every situation where it's like, oh, the bad guy's doing bad shit, but the bad guy's actually the good guy, and we don't know. Like we as the viewer know, but the people don't know, and it's like only these slightly perceptive people in the show realize what's actually going on and have to prove to the town or the crowd that it's not what it just seems very, very elementary. It's just very
shitty.
It's just very, very elementary. That's the best way I can put it. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's just bad. And then after they save him, he's gonna. Oh my God! How can? Oh, girls, you saved me. I gotta change my ways. I can't be this shit, Dad. I know. I have to make it. I know you guys don't forgive me now,
but one day.
But I'll make up for lost times, and we'll make this work. And like that's what I feel. The direction.
Why is Tony being portrayed as this asshole dad who doesn't care about his daughters? Bro? That's what he only created the girls because he wanted a family. And then from that point on, once he got this family, he cared more about making money off him than being a dad.
I only get it for the simple fact of this standpoint is that what we see in the cartoon is supposed to be perceived as the sugar-coated version of what is reality, right? So we don't know that he actually did this with the purpose of having a family. We can only assume that he did it with the purpose of becoming famous or being rich. Otherwise, why still chemical X from plutonium just for the sole purpose of making a family? I mean, still chemical X from JoJo for the sole purpose of making a family just to treat him like shit. Just doesn't make
right. But it's a reimagining of the cartoon we all grew up with that portrays the characters in negative lights. Bubbles is a woman. Buttercup is a womanizer. Bubbles is a drug addicted and lesbian. Bubbles is a drug addicted, sex addicted. You know what I mean? Like it portrays the characters in different lights than what the cartoon originally portrayed them as. And then you use the cartoon in the show as a way of like, oh hey, look, the cartoon's in the show, but in this world, the cartoon is just a TV show that their dad signed away their rights to, so you can make a quick buck off of them. And children grew up watching the Powerpuff Girls cartoon, but the Powerpuff Girls are real and they're alive, and it's just like, I understand this is a realistic take.
You ever seen? Oh, I don't even know if I can talk about it. Can we talk about other stuff that's not this and like not get copyrighted and stuff?
As long as I know what it is.
Umbrella Academy. You ever seen it?
No, but I know of it. You can go on.
Essentially, the I like that version of what they're. It's like they're taking that route, but they're just doing a terrible job at it. Like, so in the show, the kids are all born on a specific day, and then this guy goes and gets all the kids, and then he picks the ones that he feels are the most promising, and then he trains them and shit, and they become fucking superheroes as children. But then, like, fast forward 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, or whatever, and they're all living regular lives. You know, they're all living regular lives, but then they ultimately have to come back together to figure out this mystery and all that shit because their dad dies or whatever. But it's like, this is what they're doing. It's just like poorly executed. Like Umbrella, like it's just like.
Also, Umbrella.
I'm a firefighter. You're all super fucking heroes. Who the fuck, bro? Who become? Like I get like bro. Even Krillin became a cop, my nigga. Like, come on, really? Like, really? You become a superhero, right? You're a superhero. You become a firefighter so that you can pick up bitches and fuck them. Meanwhile, Bubbles is living the Powerpuff Girl lifestyle and fucking who she wants. So much to the point to where she's had several reality shows based off of the shit.
Yeah.
You can fuck whoever you want. You got superpowers.
Bubbles embraced the fact that she's Bubbles. Buttercup is trying to hide the fact that she's Buttercup.
They don't know it's her because how do you not know?
That was the question I asked earlier in the show. How did I know this?
How does no? I mean, if they were really these girls saving these people, so with superpowers and shit, did your face change? Like, bro, you look the same way you did when you were 7. You just grew up. Your face became more defined. It's not like you don't look like who you are. So if y'all were saving people up till you were 17.
Mm-hmm. Before you split,
right? I'm even
and if be queuing on you being 25,
bro. Right now, we live in Texas, right? I know you heard about this shit. Like it was probably like at this point, probably about between 8 to 10 years ago. Did you hear about the guy who was in New York, like with martial arts experience, and he fucking made a suit and was fighting niggas like
Phoenix Jones?
But we're here. It's there. We heard about it. So you mean to tell me you leave your town, right, as a superhero? And you go to another town,
go somewhere else, and no one knows.
And nobody knows. He's like, come on, bro, come on, make it make sense for me. It's like, and it's like, I'm flying. I'm $5,000 will give me the Peru. What the fuck, bro? You can fly. Mm-hmm. You can fly.
That was another thing I was saying earlier in the script. They kept when they came to Townsville, they was catching taxis and stuff.
You can fly. You have super speed. Bubbles literally fucking broke the speed of light and the sound. Bro, remember when she raced the dude who can travel the world in 7 seconds which is slow compared to most
And she
people
beat
we
him
know.
by 4 seconds.
Bro,
She beat him by 4 seconds.
Bro, the fastest being in their world, their town.
Yeah, she beat him by 4 seconds.
Bro, she blitzed his ass. And you're catching taxis.
She gear second his ass.
Bro, beyond that, nigga. Bro, she hit the motherfucking Godspeed on his ass. And she hit the motherfucking Godspeed on his ass. And this motherfucker is catching taxis. First off, bro, and I don't know if I'm being too meta with this. But if you have super strength, speed, flight, agility, mobility, dexterity, all these things, you know how much drugs this bitch would have to take to get high? How much she would have to drink to be an alcoholic? Like, what? You can't bring Xanax on a plane. Of course, this bitch would need a suitcase full. What are you talking about? Like, and I'm like I said, I don't know if that's
you know what? That's it. You wanna read Act 5?
Oh hell yeah! Let me use it.
Okay. Young Prez is gonna read Act 5, and I'm gonna sit here and we're gonna go off his he's gonna be the one doing the majority of the reading. He's gonna come back, and then I'm gonna be here as a secondary option. Come here, Felicia. Come on. Young Prez, when he gets back, he's gonna continue reading Act 5, and we're gonna go from there. Oh boy. Unfortunately, I did this a little bit too late in the day. I'm already a little tired. I wanted to do it a little bit earlier, but I waited for my homie to come.
Sure, don't forget your keys in there.
Let's get you
out. Huh?
They are?
Yeah, I told you that when you went in there.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. We're at Act 5 now.
All right. Act 5. Exit Townsville streets various day. The Powerpuff Girls drive toward town in the white Puffmobile Sprinter van. Buttercup drives. Blossom is in front. Bubbles is in back. I guess that's they? They pull up to the center city. Buttercup, I can't believe we didn't fly. Blossom, I'm sorry. You know I can't get on a plane without Xanax.
Keep going. I mean,
I don't even think she meant a plane. You can fly. Y'all have flight. It's one of your powers. Anyway, I'm sorry. You know I can't get on the plane without.
I was fly from downtown Townsville to uptown Townsville on a plane. Now, shut up. A flight that would be.
Is that a flight at all? Can you even? Where are you gonna get?
Take off and land.
Exactly. I'm sorry. You know I can't get on the plane without Xanax, Buttercup, but you can literally fly. Quotations. Can't handle this. Let's sidebar this. They get out of the car. We see an archery in the streets. Cars on fire. Oh, anarchy. Sorry, anarchy. I'm not the best reader, guys. We see anarchy in the streets. Cars on fire. Fights breaking out. Bubbles. They're all possessed. This is like the gathering of the Juggalos. Blossom. You've been? Bubbles. Haughty. I was paid to appear. Blossom. We need to get Dad. The girls keep taking it in. People are fighting, shouting, and destroying property. Fire hydrants have been opened, and there's water all over the streets. Nearby, Henrietta, unnoticed by the Powerpuff Girls, strolls through the insanity. Strolls through the insanity she helps create. She spots the girls and picks up her phone, ducking in an alley. Into alley day into phone. Henrietta in the phone. Okay, they're here. You might want to make that arrest. Crosscut phone call. Enter mayor's office. Day. JoJo is on the phone, exhilarated. JoJo, all three of them, even Blossom, Henrietta bored. Yep. You'll get to see them kick and scream as their dad gets hauled off to jail, just like you put on your vision board. What the fuck? Which you should never show anyone, by the way. The gold Lambo is cringe. JoJo smiles, taking in this moment when his pet monkey screeches. JoJo fawns, his mood darkening. JoJo, it's not enough. I can't squander this opportunity. Henrietta, what do you want me to do, JoJo? JoJo, I want them to know how it feels to watch their father die. New plan. Townsville City Center same. The Powerpuff Girl head for Drake. On their way there, they cannot help but notice the mayhem. Bubbles stops.
Drake
Bubbles.
is Utonium.
Oh, okay.
They're that.
Okay, yeah.
And this show's
I noticed that you kept saying Utonium when you saw Drake on the screen. I guess for the viewers. And I was like, it's Drake. But then you did say Drake Utonium earlier. I just forgot. The girls head for Utonium. On the way there, they cannot help but notice the mayhem. Bubbles stops. Bubbles. Guys, wait. What about all these people? They need us. Blossom looks around, conflicted. Buttercup keeps moving, then turns to see Blossom and Bubbles haven't moved. Buttercup, come on, saving Dad's life. I get, but playing superhero again? Buttercup gestures to the fighting and the ruin around them. Buttercup continued. These are the same normals that kicked us out of here a decade ago. Why would we help them?
Can I interject right there?
Go ahead.
The term is normies, not normals, but you know.
Yeah, I'm just reading it as
yeah. No, I get that, but it's just like this.
But she might say normals.
Yeah.
She also mentioned that the dress was too heterosexual for her.
Yeah.
So logic is kind of thrown out of the window at this point.
Right.
Also, this is
how she speaks.
Yeah. That's what I'm assuming.
But when she says normal, she means normies. So, yeah. You want to see that?
Hell yeah. Blossom sighs, conflicted. Bubbles sees her wavering. Bubbles, Blossom, you were the one who always said we should help people no matter what. Remember? Wait, why is Bubbles the voice of reason? Isn't she a drug addict and a sex addict?
Yep.
Why is she the voice of reason?
Because she's, I guess,
why
they're trying to remind us that she's Bubbles, the innocent one.
Got you, even
though, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Remember? You had the biggest, bravest heart of all three of us. That's why you were the leader. Blossom, I was the leader because Dad said so. Buttercup, that's not true. I was designed to be in charge, but you're annoying. Type A ass claimed that role. Has to admit, and you owned it. Bubbles, guys, I know everyone here rejected us for semi-misogynic reasons.
Oh.
So it has nothing to do with the fact that they killed Mojo? That's not why they got kicked out of the town?
Nope. That was the reason they get kicked out of the town.
So how is
the fact that
how is murder how is me not liking you because you murdered someone misogynistic?
I mean,
got you. So it's gonna be one of them shows.
One of them shows.
You know what I hate? I hate whenever shows have female roles and like
every guy
is a bad guy. It's like it's heavy. Like the feministic bullshit is so heavy handed that they force it down your throat. Like there's nothing wrong with like, bro. You know what show? To this day, one of my favorite shows.
This tastes just like caramel popcorn. I don't know.
I told you that's the flavor.
I know, but it tastes just.
It's crazy. It's like how they. But you know what? What to this day one of my favorite shows are? Two of my favorite shows.
What?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Love it.
And Xena.
Love it.
Why? Strong female center roles
that they
never talked about how much of a woman they were.
Or how bad.
Fuck men. Men trying to keep us down. Like it has nothing to do with that. Just a badass, bro. Just a badass, bro. Yeah. Remember like at the Hercules crossover? Bro, I'm talking.
Imagine Nami and Robin constantly talk about how bad Zora and Sanji were.
Bro, that would just destroy the shit. That would just destroy the show. Guys, I know everyone here rejecting us for semi-misogynic reasons, but Townsville is our home and it's getting destroyed. We have to save it and Dad to Buttercup. This is our only chance to show them that they were wrong about us. Buttercup looks around, taking it in. Buttercup, look, I hate this town. I'm 50-50 on Drake, but I've got a hard on for Mayhem that won't go down. I'm in. Got you. Bubble smiles, look to Blossom. She's shaking. Blossom, no, I have done too much work in therapy to go there. I'm a grown woman now. I have degrees and a boyfriend and furniture from West Elm. I'm not a Powerpuff Girl. Blossom starts to have a panic attack, then runs off. Bubble.
So Blossom is traumatized by the fact that she
killed Mojo. Yeah. Bubbles is about to take off after Blossom. Buttercup stopping her. We have to move on. Bubbles. But Buttercup. We'll do it for her. Okay. It's what she wants, even if she can't say it. She was always our conscience. Right? Conscience. Got you. Bubbles, and I was just the attention whore. I mean, I get that. I guess I'm stuck on the whore part. But Bubbles did kind of like, you know what?
Bubbles was, but see, the way I say this is Bubbles was only herself. I never watched.
She was the only one that believed in Santa. So,
but I never believed the fact that Bubbles did in the original show. Bubbles did what she did for the sole fact of getting attention.
but doesn't Santa exist in their universe? Like he's an actual character.
He does.
They met him. They did.
They fought Princess to get to him.
They did.
It was towards the fight before Christmas. Great movie.
And I was just the attention whore. Bubbles, and I was just the attention whore. Buttercup, hey, you were amazing. Bubble nods, touched. They take off in the other direction. Exit Townsville, sky overhead. Moments later, possessed.
Interjection.
What?
Do you need to see 25-year-old pop-up girls?
Do we want a show where we see 25-year-old Aang the Avatar?
Not necessarily.
That should be dope as fuck.
It'd be dope as fuck though. But
to see like to see that missing period between Aang and Korra, to see how they got there, that shit would be dope. If they could do shows like this and do them well, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
To see them as adults,
like I was so
not
I was so for the Teen Titans live action show, and then I saw some. I was like, nah.
Until they say fuck Batman,
I was like, nah.
Yeah,
hell no.
That's when they lost.
I was like, bro, y'all niggas tripping.
I don't believe we need to see 25. Like just like I don't believe we need to see 25-year-old Aang. But the reason why I stand by that is because in Korra we saw 40-year-old Aang. And we saw, hey, Aang ended up pretty good.
I mean, his wife was still there, had kids.
You know, Aang
created more characters. I get that.
We saw how Aang started, and we saw how he ended.
We don't have to see it, but would it be dope as fuck to see?
The 25-year-old Aang, pretty fucking
like,
dope.
Bro, like,
but also
like primo Aang, like prime, like,
but also, but
like,
the problem with a show like that is there is no challenge for 25-year-old Aang.
I mean, that's like to say that there's no challenge for the Flash, but they keep coming up with shit.
Retardedly.
That's true, but they still keep. You can figure it. But I get you. Why ruin the legacy of it by trying to create?
Realistically, there is no challenge for the Flash. They make challenges for him. They don't always make sense, but they do it. I still say season 1 and 2 is fine. Season 4 and 5, okay, whatever. Season 3 of the Flash, terrible.
Salvatore,
terrible.
And but you know what? The reason why I thought that season was terrible, not because of the premise around it, I guess.
Oh, that's what I think.
But like, I'm saying like the thought. The thought of it wasn't terrible. It's like the execution of it. Like when I say thought, I'm talking about Saboteur. Like it, Hindu speed god. Like,
but see, Saboteur would have been good if he was literally just that.
Exactly.
Just the Hindu speed god Saboteur.
That would have been dope.
Not some emotionally wrecked Barry Allen who decided to call himself
made
Saboteur.
No sense.
But let's get this is going to be a random season 3 of the Flash. I've done too many videos on season 3 of the Flash. If you want my opinion on season 3 of the Flash, type in SOULcast, the Flash season 3.
It should be called season 3, the trash. That's what it should be called, because it was garbage. It was, and they didn't even even when it came to the big reveal and all that stuff. Like how they found it out, it was like there was no way he could have even if he was that smart. They said even if he was that smart or he came from the future, which mind you, season 1. Eobard Thorne's ass was on. He was on it. This nigga knew everything that happened, play by play.
Season 1 of the Flash was a masterpiece,
bro. Play by play. He had these niggas in the bag, right?
But season 1 of the Flash was also well written.
It was. It was
a
great.
masterpiece.
He had their ass. Why? He came from the future. He lived all this shit. They're like, there's no way. I'm like, bro, you've already fought someone who came from the future and basically knew everything that was going to happen as it happened, right? But for whatever reason in season 3,
and you wrote the story well.
That's impossible. For he knew everything word for word, like it was him. Like he was there. What the fuck are you saying?
You did that season 1.
But the way that
once again, if you want
for them to reveal, it's just Barry. It's just a timer and a Barry, which makes no sense.
SOULcast, the Flash, season 3. You'll hear my opinions on season 3 of the Flash. Felicia, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck out of my face.
Sorry
so the camera
about that.
can see me.
Sorry about that.
Chris, please continue.
Got you. Exit Townville, sky overhead. Moments later, possessed Utonium is still standing on the rooftop. Bubbles, and Buttercup observe from a safe distance. Buttercup, okay, so when Macy hit her head, it drove the Wally worm out of her. We need to do something like that, but on a mass scale, without like Bubbles killing people, right? Bubble looks around. Her eyes land on a spa with an advertisement for laser hair remover. Her eyes light up. Bubbles. Electrosis. Bubble cup. Buttercup frustrated.
Fusion.
Bubble cup.
Fusion.
Hey, real fans, what the fuck we talking about? Frustrated. I know you don't get the all natural thing, but now it is the same. But now it's not the time. Bubble fly. Bro, we would have been a fat nigga just now, bro. We would have fucked that all up.
No, like Fusion.
Oh wait,
it's to the right. It's Fusion. And it's just like, hey, Soul Press. Ghost villain.
Bubble flies to a telephone pole and rips a wire out of the pole, exposing its frayed end. Buttercup smiles, getting it. Buttercup continue. Oh, sick. We're gonna fry them. Bubbles. No, we're going to lightly shock them enough to drive the bugs out, but not enough to kill them. Looks like they're all standing in water. Help me grab that pole.
Oh, okay. I see why the script earlier the script specified that the people are riding in the streets, but there's water all over the ground.
Yeah.
This is the script setting up how the girls are going to save everybody. Yeah. Terrible way to do it, by the way. It's just like, oh, the civilians are riding in the street. They're pulling up fire hydrants.
Which is not accurate.
Why would they do that?
How would you do that?
I guess the woolly bears give them super strength.
Because you said something about she tossed Bubbles or tossed Buttercup against the wall.
Against the wall. So this is one of the things where the show emphasizes more than the script can. But no, the script said it himself. Macy, Buttercup's one night stand, threw Bubbles against the wall. Which I was like, so I guess the woolly bears.
And then she picked up the nightstand. So I'm like, yes, you must give them.
The woolly bears give them strength.
But also, how can a robotic worm do that? I mean, I guess you do have like all.
I guess it connects straight to their brain or something,
like zombies or some shit. I guess I get that.
It doesn't make a lot of sense, but they're trying.
Most of it doesn't.
They're trying.
This point.
They're trying. I will say that's them trying, because they at least set it up so
that it tries to make some type of sense.
They at least set it up.
I get that. Answer Alley, same. Blossom sits beside a dumpster.
Same time of day. Okay.
Blossom sits beside a dumpster doing breathing exercises. She closes her eyes and opens them, revealing young Blossom.
Okay, before we get back into this whole, because what happens is periodically this show emphasizes that like Blossom will talk to her younger self, and her younger self will try to encourage her. Hey, you're doing okay. Everything is good. Blah blah blah. Okay. She wants to be a kid again because she killed Mojo and this traumatizes her. Gotcha. I don't get this. I understand it logistically, but I don't get this. I don't think Blossom would be so mentally destroyed from accidentally killing Mojo, not intentionally, accidentally killing him to the point where she would need to she would hyperventilate. Oh, this is too stressful. Oh, this is too much action. This is too much. Oh, I can't handle it because Blossom. Because Blossom is the leader.
That's true.
She's supposed to keep the cool head.
But see,
you're bringing it to the point where.
But that's the whole point of the show, though. Is to change our perception of how we perceive our heroes. And think about it like this. You've never killed anybody before. You don't know what type of mental stresses that could put on your brain, superhero or not. That's why we have most of our superheroes, the iconic ones that I fuck with, don't really kill people. So in the event that you do, bro, listen to this. I just read a comic where the Flash, accidentally, not accidentally, but he was saving people in a burning building. He's rushing and saving all these people. He gets everybody out of the burning building except for 2 people. They die, 2 kids. They died of smoke inhalation. They didn't actually get burned up, but they inhaled the smoke, passed out, and died, right? After that, this nigga proceeds to get
by every fire smoke detector in the town and batteries and goes to every house in the entire city. They showing them how to use it, what to do. This is how you prevent this. And he was devastated. He didn't kill them
because he couldn't
save them. You know, so killing somebody, be it accidental or intentionally, accidentally, takes its toll. And like I said,
the question there is, do you think Blossom is the type of person? Which I guess I just
like I said, I feel like I'm maybe giving them more credit. But I'm saying, at least I'm trying to understand. Maybe that's the
route. This is more. I feel like this is more in line for like Bubbles than Blossom.
But even though there's three main characters, we know Blossom's going to be the focal point.
Right. Okay.
Blossom's going to be the focal point.
Okay.
I mean, unless they, which would be a really cool concept. Is if they take, if they basically take.
Hold on. Let's switch spots real quick.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go really quick. I'm sorry, my guys. Hey, chat, how you guys doing? Not to cut off Young Chris, but we're gonna go through really quick and read these chats. J Wolf 25th are here. J Wolf says we're gonna read the chats real quick. We can come back to the stream. So J Wolf says sup.
Isn't he always in the chats?
J Wolf is always here, bro. J Wolf,
yo, man. Big fan of you.
Okay, so
J Wolf
says
dope.
I can't wait to suffer, but I got a headache. Gonna aspirin this shit. Thank you, 25th. New mod. Yo, hey, by the way, my mods deserve any and all respect. Don't show me anything less. 24 says the script is trying very hard to play the game of the city of Townsville is filled with new evil. And the city of Townsville is peaceful. I don't think this is enough. I too highly doubt it. No, it is definitely elementary. It's very simplistic and doesn't know what it's talking about, but it is entertaining and a so bad is good kind of way. I could see that.
Yeah, a little bit.
I can't believe we didn't fly, says J Wolf. The script just makes stuff up as it goes, and I love it. Hey, you know, J Wolf, they fly now. They fly now. That's a Star Wars reference. You know, to get it. Then the Aang guitar divorce. I don't believe that, J Wolf. I'm about to rewatch Korra, but I don't believe that happened. I think Aang died when he fought the Bloodbender. I don't think he. I have to look at that again. Or am I wrong? You might be wrong, but not necessarily in the way you're talking about. I actually love Savitar. Oh shit, says 25th. This match did a great remix theme. Okay, Savitar's theme is dope. Savitar as the character is not. I like Savitar and the Destiny theming. You're both tripping LMAO, but that's okay. Okay, 25th. Go on YouTube. Type in SOULcast Flash Season 3. I forgot what the... Matter of fact...
I want to say something about that.
Hold on. Wait.
About the Savitar thing.
Okay, go for it. I'm gonna find
the Soul Savitar thing. Savitar is not a bad character.
Yes, he is.
If you... No, in the I'm talking about actual Savitar.
Okay. Hold on. Before you continue on, Prez, this is not to cut you off. 25th, I'm gonna need you to really go and watch this video right here. The Flash Season 3 kind of sucks ass from 4 years ago. Matter of fact, 25th at the because we're almost done with Act 5. I'm going to play this video at the end of the stream.
They get to see you before we join the Dreadhead gang.
They're young selfish.
But this is what I want to say. The reason why I feel like Savitar was such a terrible character is for two reasons. Well, two reasons. One, he's a fucking time remnant of Barry Allen. That's just fucking stupid. That's just, in my opinion, that's just fucking dumb. Period. Two, his whole mission objective.
Damn, I was young.
Young. 4 years ago.
I'm young.
Everybody was young 4 years ago.
Look at this.
I think that was 4 years ago.
I'm young.
4 years ago.
I'm jealous of myself.
But that was 4 years ago before you had to start real adulting in relationships.
I feel you.
And shit, and all that.
I feel you.
The stress of being an adult. But this is another thing. This is
I'm
back to
young. Look at me.
Back to
Look at my
Savitar.
black T-shirt.
Focus. You wearing a black T-shirt right now?
I'm young,
bro. Listen to me. Bro, so the whole focus of Savitar was to kill Iris so that Barry would have to suffer like he had to suffer, right?
That's part of it.
But
that's not what makes it stupid. Can I say what makes Savitar stupid?
What makes no sense to me about that specific thing is that as the time remnant, you agreed to die to save Iris.
That's part of it. But you know what makes Savitar so stupid to me? Or all of season 3 of The Flash. On a fundamental, 25, I hope you're listening, on a fundamental level of writing a story, the hero's plan made no sense, and the villain's plan made no sense. As a person watching these 23 episodes, the heroes and the villains, their plan made no sense. What was the villain's plan? Okay, hey Barry, you're the Flash. You're gonna come across an enemy named Savitar. He's gonna be so much of a challenge, so much of a threat to you. You're gonna have to create speed remnants to defeat him. I am one of these speed remnants. And when you make these speed remnants, because what's gonna happen, Savitar is gonna kill Iris. He's gonna be so powerful you can't stop him by yourself. You're gonna make speed remnants of yourself, and we're all gonna beat him together. I'm gonna be the only surviving speed remnant. Once we beat Savitar, everybody else rejects me. They don't acknowledge me as the real Barry Allen.
You're not.
But no, he is. He's Barry Allen from 5 minutes ago. He's not a clone. He's not a copy. He's a remnant.
Yes.
He's literally Barry Allen from 5 minutes ago. Literally, he's a remnant. A remnant is it's not a clone. It's a copy. Is a version of you from that point in time. If you made a remnant of yourself from 2 minutes ago, that is literally you from 2 minutes ago. It's nothing different.
Gotcha.
It's you from 2 minutes ago. So you're literally Barry Allen from 2 minutes ago. But none of them acknowledge you as the real Barry Allen, and they all reject you. And this builds resentment. Now, Barry only made these remnants because Iris died, right? So this remnants plan is like, well, I'm actually Savitar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in time, way back in time, way back in time, using the Speed Force. I'm going to have people worship me, call me Savitar, build me up for thousands and thousands of years. I'm going to come back in time. I'm going to approach myself to you as Savitar. And my plan is I'm going to kill Iris. So you'll be forced to make me the remnant, the speed remnant. That way I can assure that I'm going to be born. That way I won't fade away to nothingness. Here's why that plan doesn't make sense. You just told me your plan. Even if you kill Iris, all I have to do is the present Barry Allen.
Not create you.
It's not make the remnant. It doesn't matter if you beat me. It doesn't matter if you kill Iris. Because if I don't make this remnant, you don't exist. So you cease. Even if you kill Iris, you cease to exist. This is why the villain's plan makes no sense. You just told me what I needed to do. I'm going to kill Iris, and you're going to make speed remnants to try to stop me. And when you do that, Savitar will be born. What if I don't make the remnants? Here's why the hero's plan don't make any sense. Savitar is coming to kill Iris. Oh, well, Iris dies on this day. It's 6 months earlier. From now until those 6 months later, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. I went to the future. I saw the news. I know what's going to happen. Gorillas are going to attack the city. Killer Frost is going to be born. This and this and that. We're going to go and try to stop these things from happening so that Savitar will be born. These things happening has nothing to do with Savitar deciding to kill Iris. Absolutely fucking nothing. Gorilla God, Killer Frost, all these things have nothing to do with Savitar deciding, I'm going to kill Iris. So you making sure these things don't happen have nothing to do with me killing Iris. That's it. I could kill Iris tomorrow. I'm only choosing to wait these 6 months to kill Iris. I can kill Iris tomorrow. I can kill Iris right now.
I still don't understand that.
So what I'm saying is the hero and the villains, the hero's plan. I want to make sure these things don't happen because the future said these things happen. If I make sure these things don't happen, then maybe Savitar won't kill Iris. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's a decision Savitar makes. Savitar's plan. I'm going to kill Iris and make sure you make these speed remnants. Okay, that would have been good if you didn't tell me the fucking Flash.
The whole plan.
The whole plan. So no, 25th. I'm sorry. Hey, you like Savitar? You like season 3 of The Flash? Cool. But we're going to play this.
Wait, video. Also, Wally could have just not let Savitar out. I get it was a trap.
That's another. Listen, I don't remember.
I'm gonna let Savitar out of the Speed Force so I can defeat it.
I don't remember what I said, and he really did do that. I don't remember what I said in this 5 minutes and 46 seconds, but I explained concisely why season 3 kind of sucks ass.
You know, one thing I do want to say though, I hate the fact that these motherfuckers try to downplay that which is Wally fucking West. Like,
and Wally West is black.
Bro, that too. No, I just feel like the entertainment industry just has a thing, like a problem with redheads.
Oh, they do.
I just like, bro. Have you noticed, like, basically every redhead they just replace with a black person?
They replace.
But it's with a black person.
They replace with a black person.
Bro,
they're gonna make the Little
Jimmy
Mermaid
Olsen,
black. They're gonna make
Jimmy Olsen,
Superman's
best friend, is a white redhead.
Mm-hmm.
Supergirl, he black as fuck.
No, there are no gingers in live action TV. Don't you know this?
Irish. Wally West.
Hell,
they even, bro, no cap. They even did the shit with redheads in general. They even did the shit to Starfire.
Yeah.
Fuck Starfire. Starfire's an alien. I don't even get it. Let's make Starfire black. That's cool.
I saw a thing. It was so fucking hilarious. Bro. I want everybody to, I'm sorry, we're getting kind of off topic of the pop-up girls here. We're getting kind of off topic with the pop-up girls here, but just because Young Prez mentioned it, I'm going to show them exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Here we go. Let me make sure we're on track. Just so everybody watching, this is a article from years ago, July 19th, like 2018 or something. All these redhead characters replaced with black actors. Starfire, black girl. Who the fuck
That's
is
Triss Marigold from The Witcher?
Triss from The Witcher. Oh, in the show, black girl. Mary Jane, replaced with Zendaya, black girl. They're replacing the Little Mermaid, black girl. Fucking Jimmy Olsen, black man. I don't even know. Oh, Iris West, black girl. Listen, it's not a fucking conspiracy. It's fucking reality. Hi. Hello. Hi, little sis. What's going on?
Just making sure you're alive.
I am alive. I'm in the middle of a podcast right now. Can I call you back in 30 minutes to an hour?
That's not. Don't worry about it. I just want to make sure you're alive.
No, I'm alive. Can I call you back in 30 minutes to an hour?
That's fine.
Are you going to watch my podcast?
Is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube right now.
Okay, you can send it to me.
No, you're gonna go on YouTube and you're gonna type in Soul Fist in the search bar, and you're gonna help me out on the algorithm. That's what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Okay. Do it right now. I want to be on the phone when you do it.
Who told you my phone works like that?
No. I need to hear you do it. And by the way, you're live right now. Say hi.
Hi.
You hear that? My little sis said hi. You better all show some respect. Put some respect on her name like Birdman.
I don't know why, but I low-key don't know how to spell fist.
F-I-S-T?
Fist?
This, but it didn't pop up. It's like one word, soul fist.
No, two words. Soul, S-O-U-L, fist,
right.
F-I-S-T. You know, like soul fist. You know. Don't laugh at me.
Well, I subscribe to you.
Yeah, if I'm subscribed, I should be on your front page if you subscribe to me.
Yeah, you're.
Did you click the notification bell? Because you get to subscribe and click the bell. Okay, you gonna watch my podcast?
I am watching you right now as you speak. You're smiling. You're looking at the screen beside a guy in a Superman shirt.
I'm live. Hi, Dee.
Beside a guy in a Superman shirt.
Oh, she's alive. Okay. Yeah, I waved. Okay, cool. Okay, so you're watching me live.
Wait. Do I know this person?
No, this is my sister-in-law. I don't think you know her.
Oh, I thought it was Dominique.
Okay, Didi, I'm gonna call you back in about 30 minutes. But watch my podcast. Don't click away. I'm gonna know if you click away. Oh, you little.
She can still hear you.
Oh, I love you.
You can still hear you. You have to say something about some reconciled shit.
Okay, we're gonna finish this. Hey guys, show some respect to my sister-in-law. She just called in and checked in on me. None of you guys call in and check on me. Where are my messages? Where are Soul's messages? How come none of you guys call and check on Soul, huh?
So you gonna be finished?
No, I'm taking over.
Oh, whatever. All right, it don't matter. I was just asking.
Where were you at?
I just young Blossom.
Young Blossom. Oh, so Blossom talking to her younger self.
Yeah, you were explaining that.
But
then my reach floor or something?
Like this. No. It's just because I was getting lightheaded from the cigarettes, but like I'm back on track now. I don't believe Blossom would be this traumatized from this.
But we did. I did.
But
just
hear me out.
Gotcha.
Blossom's the leader of the team.
Mm-hmm.
She's the cool-headed one. She's the level-headed one. She's the decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
If she's this fragile from one mistake, one accident, what does it say about the rest of the girls? Well, I guess Buttercup resorted to becoming a drunk and picking up girls in bars, and Blossom and Bubbles resorted to be making sex tapes and stuff. And I guess without Blossom, they can't do shit. And maybe that's the point. But I don't want to give these motherfuckers that much credit. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, this is one thing you're also forgetting. She did this as a kid.
17.
That's like, bro, have you...
When you were 17 years old, could I convince you to do anything you didn't want to do?
No.
But when you were 17 years old.
Not at all.
No, when you were 17, were you that easily shatterable? Were you that easily?
I've never killed anyone at 17 years old.
Oh my God.
Accident or not.
Blue.
Yep.
You familiar with the Pop-Up Girls? Oh, my bad, Prodigy. You familiar with the Pop-Up Girls, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Blossom's confidence is easily shatterable?
Yeah, it would take something major.
Something major.
Like killing someone.
Would killing Mojo Jojo be considered major?
Yes.
Okay, I guess it's 2 against 1. I guess it's 2 against 1.
Don't forget, Blossom's kind of a perfectionist, so if something goes...
But if she accidentally killed Mojo, do you think it would traumatize her?
Yeah, because that means, okay, I had a plan, it was going to stop him, he's going to go to jail. Went completely cyber. Complete train wreck.
Okay, so it's 2 against 1. I don't believe Blossom could be so emotionally weak, but okay.
But at the same time, think about this: the whole show, the cartoon, obviously,
right.
The whole show you've seen, they're always fighting. They're never fighting people for the most part.
They're fighting creatures.
They're fighting creatures, monsters, things that they could easily tear into fucking bits, and it's fine. It's some fucking construct, some monster, something that doesn't have a human life or soul. Granted, JoJo's evil because he's not a fucking monkey.
But he's still sentient,
right?
Yeah.
He's not a monkey. He's a person.
In this show here, he's a person.
She killed him
accidentally,
but she still killed him.
Right?
She took a human life. That's a traumatic thing. That's a traumatic thing. I guarantee you right now. I believe this wholeheartedly. You value your life. You value my life.
Mm-hmm.
You value Prodigy's life.
Okay.
If somebody walked into this house that you didn't know, I'm gonna kill everybody in here, and you had to kill him, I'm not saying you wouldn't do it, but I definitely feel like, and even if you didn't feel bad about doing it in the moment,
I wouldn't feel bad about it.
At some point, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I killed somebody."
You're also talking to the same guy that said if I was a Power Ranger.
That's different. That's completely different. This is a real. Hey, take it easy, man.
It was an accident. Yeah, and it was an accident for Blossom. Oh shit. Well, yeah, it was an accident. It wasn't her plan to kill Mojo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
All right. Thank you, Prodigy. Okay. So it was an accident. Your point, I get completely. But somebody walked through here and said, I'm about to kill young Prez and Prodigy. That nigga dies. That nigga dies, and I would drink his blood in celebration.
I ain't gonna lie. I've always wanted to drink out of somebody's skull. That's what I feel like.
I would.
Dope.
No, but I'm saying right now, in celebration, I will have no qualms. I will feel no type of way. I wouldn't feel sad about it. If anything, I'll laugh.
All right.
But you had the nerve to challenge me in my domain. This is Brazil. You know, you ever seen the Fast and Furious?
No, I don't know which one that is.
Well,
When he took all the parts off the car.
no, it was Fast 5 when The Rock came up on Vin Diesel in Brazil. It's like, I'll take you back to America. And Vin Diesel was like, this is Brazil. You know, you can't just come arrest me, nigga. Like, look where you at. And then all the people that was there at the party started pulling guns on The Rock. He was like, nigga, look where you at. You know, that's how I feel. Somebody came here. But I get your point. You're saying Blossom is such a control freak. She's such a perfectionist. She's so detail oriented. If something doesn't go according to her plan,
and even though they are super powered individuals, they're still raised by a human person. It's like Black Adam versus Superman. Power scaling similar, but Black Adam's fucking premise of life is completely different than Clark Kent.
because Clark Kent was born on a farm.
Exactly.
in
How they were
Kansas.
raised in Townsville as, oh, you got to fight these creatures and these in all of this shit, and then you kill somebody because you're that strong. That can make you afraid. Bro, you know that they're boxers, right?
Who are afraid to throw punches.
Because they've killed people in the ring. Like you know what you can do. You don't understand your destructive capabilities until you kill something.
You know, boxers have to register their bodies as lethal weapons, right?
I hear that, but I don't know how true that is. But I heard that. Yeah.
No. They have to, because of the amount of force they.
Yeah,
touch
no, I've
with.
heard that, but I've also done some
like-
research on it, and it's that shit's kind of in the air.
It depends on the
Like
caliber.
everybody-
It depends on the caliber. of
Like
boxer.
everybody in the UFC
Like if
is
you-
not registered.
No. But
I
if
don't
you're like
think
a certified golden
What,
glove
UFC fighters?
world champion, you could be a UFC fighter with a record of 0-12. Just because you're in the UFC don't mean you're
But
the
you,
shit.
but you still have training in the bases that a boxer would have, because that's what UFC
To
is.
a regular citizen, but to other UFC fighters, you ain't shit.
Exactly,
If
but you don't register yourself.
But if you're a UFC fighter who stands on top of UFC fighters,
Even that's beside the point.
no. This is what I said.
You, bro,
No,
right
this is
now,
what I said. You're in UFC.
Mhm.
You're 0-12.
that's because you're fighting other motherfuckers that are training with
so
your
to
trainer.
other people in UFC, you ain't shit.
Exactly.
To a regular citizen,
Yeah.
you're the ace of spades.
But what I'm saying is,
But if you're a UFC fighter who stands on top of UFC fighters,
Mhm.
you are a lethal weapon.
I understand that.
You are.
But you are lethal.
Are. No, it's not. It's not for debate. You are.
I understand what you're saying.
John Jones,
Listen to what I'm saying.
Roy Jones Jr.,
But-
Conor McGregor.
But listen,
Like
do you think all those people are registered?
I know for a fact Conor McGregor is registered.
We can look this shit up. I guarantee you, all these UFC fighters is not registered.
Not all of them.
But the niggas but what I'm saying is,
But George St. Pierre, Jorge Masvidal,
let's see. I'm gonna just look it up.
Daniel Cormier. Like,
Keep reading though, because
okay, we're getting off track. But also, anyway, so Blossom is once again traumatized. Hi, Dee. Blossom is once again traumatized because she's hyperventilating. And it's just that. I guess it's just the fact that she's hyperventilating. You know what hyperventilation is?
yeah.
Blossom? You know,
I hear you.
Blossom?
I get you.
Blossom. She runs around leaving bubbles.
But there's
She's a joy
still
and a
kids.
dancer, buttercup.
Still
She's
kids.
a tough fighter.
Bro, still kids though. You're missing that. That's a lot of pressure to put on a child. To be a superhero, a child
She
superhero.
killed Mojo when she was 17.
Exactly.
If I'm 17 years old and I kill somebody, I'm going to feel shit about it.
We'll never know that. 'Cause you're not 17. You ain't killed nobody.
Blossom's hyperventilating. She's freaking out because people are in danger. She's in this situation where she can't handle everything. She runs away, leaving her little sisters to handle everything for her. So now, enter alleyway, same time of day, nighttime. Blossom sits behind a dumpster, doing breathing exercises. She closes her eyes and opens them, revealing young Blossom. Once again, this happened a couple of times in the script when young Blossom comes to older Blossom and talks to her. So young Blossom tells her, "Why are you hiding?" Blossom, "I can't do this. I just want a normal life. I can't be the hero they want me to be." Young Blossom, "So be the hero you want to be. Do it on your terms. You don't have to wear a dress. You don't have to take daddy's notes and..." Okay, 1 second. That proves my point and your point.
Which is?
Read the second half of that. They can still trial them as a deadly weapon.
Yeah. But that would be
Even if they don't register themselves, they can still trial them as a deadly weapon. But they were trained with precision. They were trained.
Then that's the same. But that's the same. That would be the same for anybody with formal training. Anybody, if you go train for 2 years in a boxing gym, whether you start fighting professionally or not, if you hit a motherfucker with a trained punch, they be like, "Well, bro, you got 2 years experience boxing. You know where to hit a motherfucker to kill him." Like,
right. And if that person does die, you can only assume you was aiming intentionally to kill them, as opposed to somebody just.
But see, that's the thing.
Fucking.
But even as a civilian, if you fucking hit somebody with no training, you hit them, they fall back, crack their fucking head open. That's
no. But they won't trial you with the intent to kill them.
Oh, I get that.
You know what I mean? There's the difference. If you've been trained,
but what was the initial point we were trying to make with that whole register thing anyway? Not knowing. I was saying not knowing the actual power that you have, and you were like, "Well, you should know the power because you have to register." But it's like
you don't have to register.
Yeah,
you don't have to register, but you should.
You should
register yourself as a deadly weapon because you are.
But what I'm saying is, even like you said, UFC who trample other UFC fighters, even though you know how strong you are, you know that you have a level of strength that allows you to beat a competitor. But just because you know that doesn't mean you necessarily understand. Like, oh damn, I just punched this man and killed him.
Okay. Here's the question: do you think Conor McGregor should get into random bar fights with civilians?
No, not at all.
Why?
Because he knows he can do damage. I understand that. I get that. The point I'm making is Blossom, being that she comes in contact with all these monsters and various things that are typically on par with herself, right?
To a certain extent.
Gets into a fight with a person in a goddamn squid mech and then kills them. Accidentally kills them. Oh, fuck. I realized the power I now have. Like, all this other shit.
It's not like punching a giant monster in the face.
How did she kill him? What did she punch a hole through?
What happened was he knocked her into a building. There was some debris falling. The script said this. Mm-hmm. There was some debris falling, and she kicked some of the debris at him as it was falling, and it tore through the squid mech
and pierced him.
Bro,
that's scary as fuck. Imagine if you witness two people fighting, right? You're watching two people fight. And one dude they're fighting. One dude hit him. And then the dude immediately hits him back, and his fucking neck just twists all around his fucking. You be like, oh fuck, and that guy would be like, oh fuck, I didn't know I could
take that responsibility of being that powerful, because you know you're that powerful. So what I'm saying is, Blossom should understand. Hey, I know I'm this powerful. Blossom's not stupid. This isn't kindergarten Blossom from the TV show we watch. This is 17-year-old Blossom.
Mm-hmm. But at this point, she's never killed anybody.
She has 17 years of realizing, damn, I'm this powerful, of
destroying fucking monsters and never killing a person. So therefore, you kill a person, you're like, oh, I could just fucking kill, bro. Buttercup said it best earlier. I don't give a fuck about these people. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. These people are fucking insects to me. Right.
It goes back to what Mihawk was saying. Would you cannonball
for a fly? These niggas are insects. I don't gotta say these people don't give a fuck about me. Why should I save them? Right. Whereas Blossom is like, these lives are fucking precious. These are people we're supposed to save and protect. And even if it is somebody that we're trying to stop, we don't kill them. And then she killed this nigga
who was in a giant squid robot trying to kill you.
Exactly. She was trying to defend herself, not kill him. So that could be very traumatic for a person.
Okay. Bro, I understand exactly the point you're making.
Yeah.
I understand exactly the point you're making. I just feel like I don't think it should traumatize her. I don't think it should traumatize her.
But trauma comes in many forms. And how you deal with it is different.
But then how is she the cool-headed, level-headed Blossom that we're supposed
to equipped to deal with regular situations, and she's not been equipped to handle this particular situation because she's never killed anybody. But okay, you seen Watchmen, or you read some of the comics?
Yeah.
You remember Rorschach when he talked about killing? He said, "I was so afraid when I was gonna kill somebody, but when I did it, after I did it, it became easy for him after that."
Oh, that goes back. You ever play Tomb Raider?
Mm-hmm.
When Laura killed for the first time,
mm-hmm.
and then Croft asked her, "Oh, that must have been hard for you." She said, "No, it's actually scary how easy it was,
mm-hmm.
and how easy it's getting."
I'm saying that could when you realize how much power, like he's Superman, the whole world is cardboard. He understands his power. He understands he has to hold back. You know what I'm saying? But if he just
that's why he told
killed the motherfucker.
That's why he told Darkseid, "Oh, you can take it, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
You can take it. You can take it.
Whooped his ass.
You can."
But the point I'm making is,
I love that though. I love the fact
Superman-
that Clark told him, "Oh my god,"
and that's why I was so annoyed when I was talking to you earlier. When I was like, she was like, "Oh, Man of Steel's the worst movie ever." I'm like, bro, Superman fucking killed Zod. Like, do you understand what
he didn't have a choice.
That's what I'm saying. Do you understand
What it took?
what it took for him to actually have to do that? Being a Kryptonian on Earth for 10 plus years.
Because it's not just the fact that he killed the guy.
Yeah.
It's easy for Superman to kill somebody.
Exactly.
But it's not easy to kill another Kryptonian. Add another layer to that. It's not easy for somebody who grew up in Kansas who had to herd cows.
Bro, he literally let his
hay.
father die to not reveal who he could have saved. Joe Kid right there.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, saved him. He let him die to reveal this shit. And then now he is at the end of the movie for the sake of
was that him or was that Pa Kent? Because Pa Kent literally said, "Don't."
Mm-hmm.
He literally said, "Don't."
Yeah, true.
There's no way you can do this without people realizing what you are.
But think about what's going on in his head.
What's going on in Pa Kent's head though? You can't discredit it.
Yeah,
I told him
not to do that.
Don't.
But think about I'm saying
he said, "I know I'm about to die right now."
But we're talking about is trauma.
Okay, the trauma watching his father die,
knowing he could do something about it. Trauma,
but that's a parallel to the original story. The way Pa Kent originally, it wasn't through a tornado accident or natural death. It was Pa Kent died from a heart attack, which is more traumatic because
there's nothing you can do about it. Crazy.
There's nothing you can do about it. He died from a heart attack. Oh, I'll fly you to the hospital. It doesn't matter.
I'm dead. But hey, what if he would have infused him with Kryptonian DNA?
The heart attack wouldn't have happened. You think Superman's gonna ever get a heart attack? You think Superman has cholesterol problems?
That's funny.
Hold on, my bad.
I'm sorry, guys.
Bad. Me and Young Prince, we do this all the time.
This is our lifestyle.
We do this all the time. We get very introspective. We get very existential. We sit here and we talk about shit. Let's finish it. We're already on Act 5. Should we check out the comments?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We're gonna go check out the comments real quick. We're gonna check out the comments real quick.
I love you, but go somewhere.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay, hold on. Wait.
There are new ones?
Yeah, there's new ones. I'm trying to figure out where they start. I'm trying to remember
the last.
Okay. Oh, I actually like Sabotage. That was the last one. Okay. Now they stay together. Kataru is what about Kataru's time? Okay, cool. Okay, I thought they did. Comic Sabotage is much better. Yes, I will agree. Because Comic Sabotage is actually a dude just named Sabotage who's the god of speed. There's no fucking he's just some guy named Sabotage. He's really fast. That's it. All right, fuck it. I'm down to be wrong. Hey, listen, this is SOULcast, bro. Nobody's wrong. Free thinking society. Sabotage's plan may not make sense. I might even concede that it's bad. I also do not like the time remnant plot line, to be fair to your friend, but I think the season should be halved. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah. No, that makes perfect sense, Fist. I can't defend it. You got a Discord link? I don't have my own personal Discord. That's something I've been considering of doing, but I don't have my own one. But to be honest, my favorite is Reverse Flash. Of course, my goals are beyond your understanding. 100%. Also agree with your friend. Number 1 point. Cool concept. I just like time remnants having long-term sentience, but I also literally borrowed the power because I liked it so much. Yeah, structure. It's cool. Respect. The one among. Love you too, Dee. Hello, gentlemen. David Bennington's in the chat.
Yo, what's good?
David Bennington should be in the stream, but he's at work right now. But he's in the chat. Hello there, Obi-Wan voice. Nah, what you Fist 2 on 2? Like all I'm saying is Blossom has her shit together. Hi, Fifi. Fifi, come here. Dee says hi. Come up. Jump. You know how to jump. Don't play stupid. Jump. I'm not picking you up.
She don't want to do that right now.
I'm not picking you up. Okay, sorry, Dee. Fifi's not getting. Oh, there she goes. Fifi, say hi. Look at the camera. Dee says hi, Fifi. Less bossy. The writer must have just read the wiki or some shits. I don't know. Blossom takes initiative and yet she is bossy. Fair point. I guess if we are talking about trauma, it's like Kurapika versus Gon. Kurapika feels nothing and it gets easier the more he does it in the story. Gon sees someone dies and literally forms an insane vow. I hate Gon for that very reason. So
hey, look, let's just go ahead. You hate him. Let's move on because we already know that's gonna be another whole hour and a half talk about him and Kike and him beating P2. We're not even gonna do that to these folks.
So so last comment. So to be in between both of your points, trauma takes many forms, but Blossom should be absolutely fine. That's the only point I'm making. She should be fine. She should be fine.
I disagree.
Let's finish the script. So young Blossom speaking. So be the hero you want to be. Do it in your own terms. You don't have to wear a dress. This is young Blossom. You don't have to take daddy's notes about being less bossy. You don't have to spend the rest of your life blaming yourself for mojo. You just have to be true to yourself. Be the person you would have been if no one was telling you what to do. So I guess this is like the women empowerment moment when it's just like,
you can do this.
You can do this.
You don't have to be shackled down by the weight of your guilt anymore. You can be whoever you want to be. Join the army.
So Blossom starts to consider this. Young Blossom disappears. Suddenly, the ground trembles. Enter Townsville, city center, same time of day. Buttercup and Bubbles hold the telephone pole above the crowd. Buttercup, just touch it with the water and the shock will spread. That's not how electricity works, but they lower the pole gingerly. A jet of electricity surges through the teaming. Their plan, hold up, is to electrocute everybody in Townsville to fry the robot calipers in their head.
Yeah.
Would it not fry their brains as well?
Well, let me say this. And I feel like now I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I think you are.
But think about this. This thing is made with nanotech and fibers strong enough to get inside your head and latch onto your brain.
No.
They knocked Macy's ass to the floor and that bitch fell out. So yeah, I'm gonna say a small jolt, a taser, pow, it should do it. If it loosened up because the bitch hit her head, come on.
Electricity should do the job.
I'm gonna say it should do it. It should short this little bullshit out. It should work. It should work. These motherfuckers ain't Tony Stark.
Buttercup and Blossom are gonna electrocute everybody in Townsville. Electricity. A jet of electricity surges through the teeming man standing in the foot of the streets. People are knocked out. Then suddenly, Bubbles, look! I'm assuming she pointed up. Woolly bears are crawling and jumping out of people's ears. Bubbles and Buttercup are stoked, but then Henrietta, hello, Power Puffs. Reveal Henrietta on the roof of the building. This is a little girl, by the way. How did she get up there? With Utonium. The sisters are midair, holding the pole aloft. Aloft means to be floating without touching the ground. Henrietta, I have complete and total control over him. Right, Professor Quacktonium? Utonium nods numbly. He's mind control. Bubbles, I knew you were a fake fan. Nobody's favorite is Blossom. Oh, wow.
Stop the cap.
My favorite is Bubbles, but damn, that's some cap.
My favorite is Buttercup.
I know there's somebody.
My favorite is Buttercup, but the reason that is because I got a thing for tomboys. Like,
right. Now, see, I also have a thing for tomboys, but I do like the innocent girl kind of mentality. But, look, I also have a thing for tomboys. But to say that nobody likes Blossom, I'm sure somebody likes some. There's some simp out there who wants some female to control every aspect of his life. There's one or two of them at least. May not be the majority, but to say nobody likes Blossom, I can't.
I agree.
I can't stand by that.
It's sad because neither of us like Blossom as our favorite to prove that point further. But
I don't personally like Blossom as my favorite, but I know there's some simp out there who wants to go, why didn't you take out the trash? What about this? Don't you have an assignment from work? Why don't you? There's somebody out there who likes a female like that. I personally don't. She'll get the shit stepped out of her. But, I personally don't. Bubbles, I knew you were a fake fan. Nobody's favorite is Blossom. She's talking about her own system.
Yeah.
Her own system.
Yeah.
Buttercup, look, I don't know what you want with our dad, but please, let's talk this out. Girl to girl. Buttercup? Okay. Henrietta, you're not a girl. You're a boring grown-up who used
that bitch.
Yeah, right. You're not a girl, says Henrietta. You're a boring grown-up who used to be cool. Hang it up and start a book club. Bubbles let go of the pole, ready to save Utonium, but with the electric current, it's too much for Buttercup alone. Buttercup, Bubbles! Bubbles sees Buttercup needs her and helps her with the pole before it crashes to the ground. But the sisters are, time out. Buttercup can hold this pole up by herself?
I guess she's getting electrocuted.
But that, The Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I know. I was like, didn't they get dipped in acid?
A bunch of shit. Somebody dipped them in acid thinking it was going to kill them, and they thought it was going to kill them. And then it was like,
I guess we're acid proof.
well, I guess we're acid proof. That was an actual episode of the Powerpuff Girl. Anyway, Bubble sees Buttercup needs her help. So it helps her with the pole.
I'm explaining.
A pole.
Let me explain it. The reason why this is happening, right, is because at first, so they already took out the initial threat, which was the people, right? Now the secondary threat is the dad, right?
Right,
Antonio,
saving him.
right? But because Blossom just had this come to Jesus talk for herself, she has to do something. She can't show up to the scene and not help.
Is this still going live? Am I here? Am I here? I'm here. I'm here. Okay, so I apologize. I don't know what the fiznuck just happened. Give me 1 second. I don't know what the frick just happened. In the time you guys have been gone, Young President Ghost has went about his own merry business. He had to go because something came up. He had to leave, so it's just Soul here for the rest of the stream. But we are finishing the script tonight. I apologize. I do not know when the script cut off. And I am sorry. I am sorry about that. Thank you, 25th. I'm still here. Jesus. I apologize about that. My internet, it just shut off. I don't know what happened. So I apologize. I will, hopefully, when I do streams in the future, stuff like that will not happen again. I'm surprised it kept the stream going. Okay, we're going to continue. Young Prince had to leave. It's just Soul here from now. Anyway, so Henrietta's telling Buttercup, you're not a girl. You're a boring grown-up who used to be cool. Hang it up and start a book club. Bubba's like, let's go. The pole ready to save Drake, but with the electric current, it's too much for Buttercup alone. Buttercup, Bubbles! Bubbles sees Buttercup needs her and helps her with the pole. I'm having a hard time believing the Puffball girls can't lift up a single fucking telephone pole by themselves, but whatever. Before it crashes to the ground, but the sisters are stuck. This doesn't make any sense. If they're going to have a struggle of strength, like, was it Buttercup who proved she was stronger than the strongest man on the planet when it was working with the Legion of Superheroes? But Major Glory and Valhalla and Crunk and all them people is like they were like Buttercup was the one who did the strength test and proved she's stronger than the strongest man on the planet. She was lifting the mountains with no effort at all. Yet she can't hold up a telephone pole by herself. I don't know. This seems like just this is a definition. People say Big Mom is a plot device. This is a plot device. We can't drop the pole. It'll kill them all. Henrietta. That says Buttercup. Henrietta, let's go for a walk. Utonium immediately walks to the edge of the building and falls off. Bubbles and Buttercup are helpless, holding the pole, screaming. Commercial break in Act 5. This is so stupid. A telephone pole is holding up two of the pop-up girls because it's so heavy. This is so stupid. Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls. This is a telephone pole. Act 6? Holy shit. Okay, Act 6. Exit Townsville, daytime. Utonium. Daytime now? Weren't we just at nighttime? Okay, whatever. Utonium plummets towards the ground. Buttercup screams. Bubbles watches in terror as Utonium falls. Bubbles, Daddy! Utonium drops faster and faster, 30 feet away from the ground. Then 20, then 10. When Blossom cuts through the air, scoops him up. Buttercup, that's my bitch right there. Enter the mayor's office. Continuous shot. Georgia watches from his window, furious. No, no, no! Back in the air, Blossom soaks up her hero moment. Blossom, sorry I'm late, Dad, but I had to make peace with an old. Utonium slaps and scratches at Blossom, still possessed. Blossom continues. Stop. Ow, you're so annoying. Blossom lands on the street with Utonium, his fist flying. Blossom punches him in the face. His woolly bear flies out of his ear. Blossom stumps at his Drake moans on the ground. Blossom continues. That was surprisingly cathartic. Punching your dad in the face is surprisingly cathartic, people. Townsville, city center. Bubbles is stumping out all the woolly bears on the street when Blossom lands beside her. Bubbles gives her a huge hug. Blossie, you saved the day, says Bubbles. Blossom, beaming. Haven't heard that one in a while. Henrietta, OS? My babies, my poor babies. Off screen. I think that's what that means. Hey, my babies, my poor babies. Blossom and Bubbles turn to find Henrietta crouched in a puddle, mourning her woolly bears. Bubbles, stumping one. Oops. Henrietta smiles menacingly, slowly standing up. Woolly bears, mount up. The busted woolly bear starts to rise and crawl towards Henrietta. She cackles manically. And when suddenly, Henrietta is electrocuted and flies into a building. Hard. Reveal Buttercup with a live wire behind her. The woolly bears appear slumped, ineffectual without Henrietta's leadership. Bubbles, but way too much. Buttercup is worried until Henrietta starts coughing. The girl sigh, relieved. Buttercup eyes lights up. So Buttercup, for a second thought she killed this little girl. Buttercup, not dead. Buttercup and Bubbles high five, then cheering. They have some of the mannerisms of Pop-Up Girls, but this script just does not suit it. They hear cheering. They turn to discover a massive crowd cheering for them. The sisters soak it up, feeling like real heroes again. Exit Utonium's house in daytime newscaster. In a sweeping reveal of fate, the Pop-Up Girls are beloved again in Townsville. A super bloom surrounds the Utonium home. Townsville residents swing by, leaving gifts. A huge sign is hung across the front lawn. Thank you, Pop-Up Girls. Enter Utonium's house. Blossom's bedroom, daytime, on the TV, newscaster. The town is planning for the girls to return permanently, but the sisters have yet to comment. Pan from TV to Blossom standing by the window. She admires the sign outside. She admires the sign outside as she listens and watches the Bitmoji. Clive Bitmoji. Look, I get it. It's a cool opportunity. I just love our life together. I don't want to ask you to turn it down, but I hope you do. Sorry, doing this on Bitmoji was a stupid idea. Love you. Blossom sighs, then notices something outside. Exit the Drake's house, Utonium's house. Daytime. Blossom's open the front door. Somebody walks away. Blossom. Jojo? Jojo turns, smiles shyly at Blossom. Jojo. Hey, I was just leaving you guys a little token of appreciation. Inside, Buttercup looks out the window, watching them. Buttercup. Bubba, come here. Bubba joins her at the windows. Bubba's. What? Whoa. Intercut with. Blossom picks up Jojo's gift. It's an action figure of her. The one we saw Jojo holding in the teaser. Blossom. Wow, where'd you get this? Jojo. I actually bought it behind my dad back when I was a kid. I had to hide it under the bed, like porn. That's weird. No guy would say this sentence to a girl ever that he was infatuated with. No guy. Ever. No guy would ever say this. Ever. You're not getting laid if you say this sentence. Jojo continues. Awkward. Over explains. Not because I didn't creep you with it, just because he hated you. Oh my God, this is brutal, says Buttercup. Blossom. No, yeah, I got that. I remember. I'm still so sorry, Jojo. Jojo says, it was an accident. Speaking of, I'm sorry about falsely accusing your dad of mass terrorism. Blossom, yeah, real egg in your face, huh? Jojo, little bit, yeah. Blossom, well, I guess we're even. Well, you killed his dad. So I don't think you're that even. Then awkward stumble. I mean, we're not even. Nowhere close. I mean, just don't worry. Bubbles. Is she flirting? Girl. Jojo. You think you guys are going to stay? Blossom. I don't know. We have to talk it out. Jojo. Well, I hope you do. Jojo starts to walk away. Blossom. Jojo, why don't you hate me? Jojo smiles, shrugs. It's not for a lack of trying. Night. Blossom watches Jojo go, oddly drawn to him. That's game. That's how you pull holes. That's how you do it. Huh? Just like that. Oh my God. Buttercup. Classic hate boner. Enter Utonium house. Dining room. Night. The sisters talk over each other at dinner, telling Utonium a story. Their energy is magnetic and warm, like old times. Buttercup. So Dad, I had to come up behind her and zap her. She flies like 20 feet and splats into a wall. All of them crack up. Utonium slaps his knee. Utonium. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Good thing they caught her. You know she murdered her parents? Bubbles. Really? Good gosh. Utonium. So, have you girls thought about whether or not you want to stay in Townsville? The girls look at each other quiet. Blossom's about to speak when Utonium cuts her off. Before you answer, I just want to say, I know you're individuals with full lives and aspirations, so if picking up your old man so doesn't feel like you like anymore, I want you to honor that. The girls are shocked by Utonium's uncharacteristically clarity. Buttercup, we sure we got that bug out? Utonium. Miss Bellum called me, which I knew wasn't easy for her, and I mentioned that sometimes I don't express to you girls that I see you as full people. Bubbles, I said that too. Jerry Orbach. Whatever that means. Utonium, you're my daughter's first, and your happiness is all that matters. Blossom, you and Sarah talk. You know she still has a crush on you. Utonium, we'll discuss Miss Bellum later. For now, you girls need to make a decision. Excusing himself. If you need me, I'll be in my lab. Utonium leaves a beat. Buttercup, are we really doing this? Blossom, I've been giving up my whole life. A job, a guy that loves me. Bubbles, I've been giving up Hollywood. It was my dream. I probably look pathetic to you guys, but Blossom kindly. You didn't. Buttercup, I'm giving up backyard chickens, then serious, and a lot of other stuff too. But I'd be lying if I say I didn't miss it. What about you guys? They share a nervous glance. Blossom, the most conflicted. Bubbles grew up in the small. Oh, she's singing the lyrics to Breakaway. Buttercup Smiles joining in. Oh God, I'm not about to sing the lyrics to fucking Breakaway. They both stop singing and look to Blossom. Is she in or not? Blossom looks pained. Shakes her head. Buttercup and Bubbles share a disappointed nod. A solid beat, then Blossom. Belting it, baby. I spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. Do what it takes till I touch the sky and I make a wish, make a change, make a lay, and break away. Stupid fucking song. Buttercup. It was a fake out. Bubbles. What a slut. Buttercup and Bubbles are thrilled. They join in singing in each other's faces viscerally. A complete return to childhood. All three girls. I'll make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. Break away. Enter Papa Girl's home. Utonium's lab. Continuous shot. Drake hears the girls singing upstairs and smiles. He peers into a microscope, examining a defunct woolly bear robot, but he's done more than just examine it. He's repairing it. The bot bringing it back to life, and Drake smiles. He walks to a cabinet, revealing a hidden door. He opens it and walks inside. Utonium's secret lab. Light flickers on as Utonium places the bot in a glass cage, surrounded by other mysterious specimens. As he exits, he looks to a picture in his wallet himself. Bubbles, Buttercup, and Blossom. It's Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. My God. Like, why does the script not understand this? As young girls, he looks at them, guilt red. Entered Utonium house, nighttime. Clothes on the 2000s action figure of Blossom as the girls continue to scream, sing, and dance in the background. Match 2. Enter Mojo's observatory, nighttime. A camera feed that JoJo watches. The action figures has a secret camera inside of it. Oh, of course. A scowl on his face. His pet monkey watches the feed beside him, eating a banana. JoJo, I'll find another way to win re-election. We took them out once. We could do it again, right? Dad? The monkey screeches with fever as we cut to black. The end. So the monkey is Mojo? The monkey is Mojo. His pet monkey is his dad. So Mojo's not dead. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Now I kind of actually want to watch this now. The monkey is Mojo? I'll find another way to win re-election. We took them out once. We could do it again, right, Dad? The monkey screeches with fervor as we cut to black. The end. Episode 1 of the Pop-Up Girls. Episode 1 of the Pop-Up Girls. That was it. That was episode 1. That was episode 1. And from here on out, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going from here on out. Mojo's not dead. He somehow became the monkey. JoJo's evil. He loves Blossom. Henrietta had mind-controlling robot caterpillars. This shit sucks. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is terrible. But I'm actually slightly interested. I'm slightly interested just off the ending alone with the monkey being JoJo. Will I watch this show? You damn right. Matter of fact, I might do weekly reactions to this show. Weekly reactions to... Would you guys like that? Would you guys like weekly reactions to the Pop-Up Girls? Because that might happen. That might be what's going to be... This channel might turn into a Pop-Up Girls. When is this show airing? When is it airing? I know they said they're going to change the script, but like I said yesterday, you can only change the script so much. You're not going to be able to change everything because you have certain plot points and certain beats you're trying to follow. So you can only really change the script so much. Once you have episode, keep in mind, guys, they've already filmed episode 1 before the script got leaked. They've already filmed the pilot episode. from there on out, they're going to go back and make changes. But this is the story. This is where they're going. The monkey is Mojo. Let me read these comments. Okay, I cringed. That's my bitch right there. I did cringe. That's so much exaggerated swagger and cringe. The mannerisms are alright, though, I guess. I think they captured the mannerisms decently enough. It's just that the script is fucking terrible. Poor JoJo embarrassed himself in 5 seconds, like porn ill. Yeah, honestly, 3 out of 10, but some moments had some shine to make it a little higher. But it was bad and inconsistent as fuck. JoJo was done so dirty for a new character. Right? Like, JoJo's a brand new character, but I already feel sorry for him. Fuck it. I need more weekly content, unlike reactions, reviews once in a while. All right. That's what we're doing. When this show starts to air, it's Pop-Up Girls reactions on this channel. I hope you guys are ready for this. Pop-Up Girls reactions. I can't wait to see how this episode is going to be once they refilm it compared to this script. I don't even know what this. The monkey is Mojo Jojo. So they actually made him a monkey after. Why do all this? Why do all of this rigmarole bullshit to end up making the monkey Mojo Jojo? Look, I don't know. All right, guys. Look, I had fun reading the script. I had fun. Truly, I did. But it's this will not be a good show. This won't. And they should be ashamed of themselves for making this show, but this is where we are now. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say. What am I supposed to say here? Besides, it's your boy, Soul Fist. Hell Hydra. We're out of here. Hell Hydra. We're gone. God. The monkey is Mojo Jojo. Oh my God.